Welcome back to Gunner Fan TV and welcome back to another video. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. I know some of you guys were losing your head yesterday. Don't lie. You know yourselves. When that lead went from 5 to 2 points, some of you guys were going ballistic. Don't lie. We are back to winning ways today. We are back to winning ways so we could all calm down. But nah, in all seriousness, guys, listen, we had a job to do. We know we messed up on Sunday, so we had to come here today and we had to guarantee the 3 points. And we did that. So listen, hats off to Mikkel and the boys today for getting that done because that was the job, right? That was the assignment, and we got the assignment correct. But before I get into the video, guys, listen, please subscribe, like, comment. I'm only one subscriber away from 50. So do me a favor, go ahead, smash that subscribe button and get your boy to 50. I appreciate you guys. It's a new channel. I'm growing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get into the game real quick. Listen, it was not an exciting game by any stretch of the imagination. I probably won't be watching the highlights because I felt like it was that boring. But however, we got the job done, and that's what's important, right? 3 points. If we had gotten the 3 points on Sunday, nobody would have cared about how we played. Nobody would have cared about the boring. Just we weren't playing any type of football on Sunday. To be fair, both teams were pretty much the same. It was just dark arts from Chelsea, and it was just a boring game. But if we had gotten the 3 points, nobody would have cared. Listen, it was a game that we wanted to forget, right? So today we had to come here and we had to get the 3 points, right? And right now, listen, 5 points, that's a gap again. That's a buffer. And we need that going into the Christmas period where all the games are going to be so compact. And we see the issues that we're having right now as it pertains to injury, which we're going to talk about. But we have to get that buffer. We have to separate ourselves from the Chelseas and the Manchester City. We have to just keep on winning. And that's what we did today. And it's a good start. Let's get into the individual performances real quick. I'm going to make this video hopefully under 10 minutes. David Raya today really stepped up big. Really made a big save in a crucial part of the game. If they had scored during that period of play, it would have been very bad for us. I think they would have probably pushed on and possibly gotten a second goal. That would have probably built their confidence. But because he made that wonderful save where he touched it on the bar, it kept them out and it kept us in the driver's seat. Defensively, we look good. We look solid defensively. I really liked how we didn't repeat what we did at Chelsea as it pertains to how the center backs were playing. I felt like they got that first game out the way. So now they had some kind of chemistry built and they looked more comfortable today with the passing, with the defending, with the covering, with the movement. They looked more like a solid unit today. And that was encouraging to see because it was kind of a little bit shaky at Chelsea. But today I saw improvements and I wanted them to continue playing together. But listen, as we saw, Mascara came off again with another injury, and it's something that we probably need to look at it and we need to talk about, which we probably could discuss at another time. But why is it so many of our players are getting so much injury? Is it the way we're training? Is it our intensity at training? Is it just the intensity of the league? It's just the games. It's a lot to discuss. But unfortunately, Mascara had to come off, and Timber had to come in. And again, Timber came in and didn't skip a beat. Timber is a professional. He's a really good athlete, really good player, very smart player. And I'm not really concerned if he's the one who's going to play in that position. Talking about position, Ben White. Ben White came into that position today, and I'm so happy for Ben White because you guys know Ben White used to be our go-to guy in that position, and for a long time, since the injuries for him, and since Timber came in, it seemed like he was a forgotten man, and it would be hard for him to get back into the team. But however, today he came back in the team, and he did what Ben White actually does, like up and down, giving us that support, supporting the winger, giving us the crosses, just a traditional wing back. You know what I mean? No inverting, up and down, rough, putting in tackles, putting in crosses, and his actual cross led to a goal. So good to see that from Ben White today. Good to see him back into the fold, and he's looking good again. He looked fit today. He wasn't a slouch today. He looked like he was sharp and he was back to his best. So for me, he has a shout in for man of the match, if not the man of the match. But very good performance, and I'm really happy to see that for Ben White. Calafiori also had a good game. I thought, in my opinion, I think he really had a good game. His defending was good. Had a couple opportunities, couple chances, but yeah, he looked solid. Not much to talk about. Didn't really have much to do defensively, as far as I could remember. Midfield looked very, I'm not going to say very good, but they look better than the game on Sunday. Zubimendi had a better game than he had at Chelsea. He looked more composed on the ball. Uh, there was one time when there were two defenders around him, and Ray decided to just lose his head and try to give him the ball while there were two, three players around him, and he just quickly released the ball, which was, I thought, was good, because games past he would get caught on that ball and that would probably cost us a goal or something. But he got rid of it really quickly, and that was good to see. Again, Declan Rice was really good today. Also, another exceptional performance. However, he went down with a knock. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious. We'll just wait and see what the test results come back with, and then we can make a determination. But again, most Arsenal fans were probably waiting to see when. It's just a matter of when, because he's played so many games at a high level. So, there wasn't a doubt that at some point this was going to happen. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But again, another immense performance from Declan Rice. He gives you this every week. So there's one thing I want to touch on with Declan Rice, guys. This guy really loses the ball. It's crazy. He just always keeps possession of the ball. Really, just watch him next time he plays. Rarely ever loses the ball. And that's exceptional. That's a talent that not everybody has. But he has that. And I really admire that about the player. He knows when to pass, when to hold, when to drive forward, and that's really good. Odegaard today, he's working back into fitness, so I won't be too harsh on him. But he should have been dragged earlier. He should have never played 90. I know they want to get him back to fitness. I don't know why Mikel is rushing him back so much to play. He should have never played 90. He should have just played maybe the first half and maybe 10 extra, 15 extra minutes, and then But he wasn't great, but he was okay. In the first half, he was doing his thing, moving around, receiving the ball, what I'm saying, dictating the play, which you like to see from Odegaard. But, after a while, he just kind of fizzed out. You know what I'm saying? He probably could have gotten switched or and brought Eze in the latter part of the second half. But, we move. Martinelli, I don't know, man. He had a bad game today. I'm not even going to stress it. He's an impact player. He doesn't need to start. We don't have the options now, so it is what it is. He just, for me, had a stinker. Should have probably got dragged earlier. Marino, very good goal. He's becoming a prolific goal scorer. He's filling a gap, and unfortunately, if he continues to do that, he may keep Gyökeres out of the team. You can't really complain, because if he's scoring, even though he's not a striker. I still wanted to see Gyökeres earlier in the game. However, he came on. They pulled Madueke. Madueke had a good game, I thought, in the first half. Fizzled out in the second half. Good link-up play with Ben White. Looked very well for us in the first half. Taking on players, attacking, driving at players. That's what you want to see our wingers doing. And I thought he did that very well. Did that very well today, unlike Martinelli. So listen, it fizzled out in the second half. It's fine. He gave us what we needed in the first half to get the goal. So he was contributing. He was contributing what he needed to do. He did what he had to do. Made a nice little reverse pass into Ben White, and from that we got the goal. So for me, not too much complain about Madueke. He'll get better. They'll work on his end product, which needs to be refined some more. And I thought Mikel will work. I think Mikel will do a good job in getting him there. Saka came on. He scored. Good goal. I'm not even going to say good goal. Let me be honest. He should have passed that ball. We're not going to complain too much because we won. It was the winning goal. But I felt like he could have passed it to Gyökeres. Tell me what you think, guys. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. I feel like he was selfish, and he's been showing these traits over a while, and I don't like it. But it's going to be a quick video. We'll talk about that in another video. But I felt like he should have given Gyökeres that ball. He didn't, and the rest is history. We won. Gyökeres didn't do much, honestly. Didn't have enough time. Came on late in the game. it is what it is. Eze, same deal, didn't do much. But listen, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm not going to hold you up too much. We have another game on Saturday. We need to repeat the process. Villa just lost to Leeds. So, hey, listen, we should go there, slap them up, keep winning. If we continue doing what we're doing this time, well, not this time, May, we will be lifting the trophy that you see in the background there. One of them. We should be getting one of these at least. All right, guys. Hey, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. One away from 50, guys. Really appreciate you guys. Please continue to support me. Hey, let me know if there's anything that you want me to change. I'm here for the constructive criticism, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue to support and be safe for the rest of the week. Appreciate you guys, and peace.